Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, we are going to be going over 10 hours of Terrorized Chaos Sanctuary runs, broken down hour by hour, so you can see what kind of drops you should be expecting from running it while it is terrorized. These runs were full clear, by which I mean all elite and champion packs were killed, as well as any decent density while not using the seal popping trick. As you'll see in this video, some hours I got less drops, some more, and each run took around 3 to 4 minutes. Putting this at about 16 runs per hour on average, and that means 80 elite packs, 48 super unique packs, and 16 Diablo kills every single hour, and I was running this with around 380% magic find. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button to get updates for more Diablo related content. With that out of the way, let's get into the loot. Starting things off in hour 1, I ended up getting a lightning skiller from the mobs in the beginning of the Chaos Sanctuary. After that, several runs later, still from the mobs a little further in, I got the set Corona, which is Griswold's helmet. Hour number 2 went about the same as the first, starting off with Bartok's, which I'd currently run out of Identify Scrolls and I get it a little bit later on in the run. And following that, I found a 79% Fire Thunder Charm from a pack of Champion Venom Lords. The third hour was a little bit more exciting. The first drop was a Bone Hue, but unfortunately it was not ethereal. Up next, from a pack of deletes, I got Tal's Mask, which is not that rare, but Tal's set is playable, so I decided to count it. Again, from another pack of elites, I got a Cold Thunder Charm, but it rolled pretty low at 84%. And finishing off the hour from Diablo himself with a Dwarf Star and Griswold Armor, both in the same drop. Moving on into hour number 4, I started off with an Angel Ring that normally I wouldn't care for much, but 28% magic find is a decent roll. After that, I got a Verdungo's Belt, which unfortunately was ethereal. Up next, I found a Ravenfrost, nothing super rare, but they are one of the more useful rings. And finishing things off, I got an IK Helm, which again is a very playable set. In the 5th hour, it started off with a triple drop from the same run. I first got a Lightning Sunder, but unfortunately it rolled very low at 89%. In the same run, I found Alder's Helm from the final Druid set, and then Diablo himself dropped a set TC85 Colossus Blade, which is Bulk Author's Charge. After that, I didn't get much rare loot for quite a bit until near the end of the hour when I got this amazing pair of triple res boots with faster run walks, again from the Lord of Terror. Hour 6, I started off with the Mavina set bow, which I hadn't seen for quite a while, so it was definitely refreshing. Up next, from the Talrasha set, I ended up getting the belt, which is the opposite effect, and I see far too often. The next drop was a good one, with a 13% physical Thunder Charm that I later ended up selling for a Bear Rune. I also got Mavina's belt in the same hour, and it's always cool to see multiple pieces from the same set close together. And then, to finish off, I got another Alder's Helm, which brought the hour to a close. In the beginning of the 7th hour, I got a Carry On Wind Ring, which isn't all that great, but it's still pretty rare. Following that, I got the first rune drop of these runs, which ended up being a Gull Rune. And then shortly after that, another Talrasha Mask drop from Diablo himself. I also ended up getting another Lightning Sunder, this time a slightly better roll of 79%. And finishing off the hour, I got another Grizz Helm, which is quite rare considering it's in the same treasure class as Crown of Ages. Hour 8 was again a little bit disappointing in terms of quantity, but it started off pretty strong with the Immortal King armor. And then I didn't see another drop besides this 28 All-Res Viper Magi as the hour was coming to a close. The 9th hour was again a little bit better, finding a superior ethereal 4-socketed lacquered plate, which is a mouthful, and then finding a decently high roll pair of Alder's boots. After that, I ended up finding a 32% enhanced damage jewel, which ended up fetching for an Ohm Rune, and sadly finishing off with yet another non-ethereal Bone Hue. The 10th and final hour was pretty good, starting off with an Arm of King Leoric coupled with Kira's Guardian in the same drop. A few runs later, I ended up also finding an Eagle Horn Bow, and then another Ravenfrost ring to add to the collection. I found a nice pair of well-rolled Gore Riders not too long after that, And then, this exciting moment happened, and I really wanted it to be a Nightwing's Veil, but it turned out to be a Veil of Steel, which is still rare nonetheless. And to finish things off, I got a high defense rolled, 3 O's Archon Plate, which I'll definitely be making use of later on. And that is going to be it for the loot from 10 hours of Terrorized Chaos Sanctuary. If you enjoyed or found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments below what kind of drops you've been getting from farming it, or areas that you think are better to farm while terrorized. As always, my social media information is in the video description below, and the best way to reach me is most likely through Discords should you have questions or want to talk to me directly. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.